What would you sacrifice for the ones you love, only to find that love tested by greed? In the quiet hum of my childhood home, I sat at the kitchen table, wrapping a small wooden box in delicate silver paper. My fingers trembled slightly, not from nerves, but from the weight of what lay inside. My sister, Lily, was getting married tomorrow, and this gift wasn't just a present, it was a piece of our shared history, a token of a bond forged through years of laughter, tears, and secrets whispered under blankets long after bedtime. The box held our grandmother's locket, a simple gold heart engraved with a tiny rose, passed down to me when she died. It was the only thing I had left of her, and I decided to give it to Lily on her wedding day. It felt right, like closing a circle. Lily and I were inseparable growing up. She was the dreamer, always sketching wildflower fields in her notebook, while I was the planner, mapping out our adventures. When our parents divorced and Dad remarried, our world shifted. Enter Vanessa, our stepsister, brought into our lives by Dad's new wife, Claire. Vanessa was a storm loud, demanding, and always craving the spotlight. Lily and I tried to welcome her, but her sharp edges made it hard. She'd borrow my clothes without asking, eat the last slice of cake I'd saved, and once accidentally spilled juice on Lily's favorite sketchbook. Still, I told myself family was family, and I tried to keep the peace. The wedding preparations had been a whirlwind. Lily's fiancé, Tom, was a kind man with a laugh that filled rooms, and I'd spent months helping her plan every detail: flowers, music, even the tiny pearl pins in her veil. The locket was my final touch, a surprise I hadn't told anyone about, not even Lily. I imagined her face when she opened it, the way her eyes would shine with tears, remembering Grandma's stories by the fireplace. The night before the wedding, I slipped into Lily's room to hide the gift under her pillow. The house was alive with chatter, relatives buzzing about the big day. As I tucked the box away, Vanessa's voice cut through the hum. "What's that?" she asked, leaning against the doorway, her arms crossed. Her blonde hair was pulled into a tight bun, and her eyes glinted with something I couldn't quite place: curiosity, maybe, or something sharper. "Just a gift for Lily," I said, brushing it off. "For her wedding?" Vanessa's tone was casual, but her gaze lingered on the silver wrapping. "What is it?" I hesitated. "Something personal, from me to her." Her lips curled into a smile that didn't reach her eyes. "That's sweet. You're such a good sister." She turned and left, but the air felt heavier, like a storm brewing on a clear day. The wedding was perfect. Lily glowed in her white dress, and Tom couldn't stop smiling. I stood by her side as maid of honor, my heart swelling as she said her vows. During the reception, I pulled her aside and handed her the box. Her fingers shook as she unwrapped it, revealing the locket. "Oh, Emma," she whispered, tears spilling. "Grandma's locket? Are you sure?" "It's yours now," I said, hugging her. "She'd want you to have it." Lily clutched the locket to her chest, and for a moment, it was just us, two sisters bound by love and memory. The music played on, and we rejoined the party, my heart lighter than it had been in months. But then Vanessa found me. She cornered me near the dessert table, her voice low but sharp. "So, you gave Lily that locket. Grandma's, right?" I nodded, wary. "Yeah, it meant a lot to us." She tilted her head, her smile tight. "I'm getting married next year, you know. To Greg. I want one too." I blinked, caught off guard. "One what?" "A locket. Something like that. You gave Lily something special, so you should give me the same. We're sisters too, right?" Her tone was light, but her eyes were hard, daring me to argue. I felt my stomach twist. "Vanessa, that locket was one of a kind. It was Grandma's. I don't have another." "Then find something else," she snapped. "Something just as good. I deserve it. I'm family." Her words stung, not because of the demand, but because of the entitlement behind it. Vanessa had never cared about our family's history, never asked about Grandma's stories or joined our late-night talks. She wanted the gesture, not the meaning. I took a deep breath, trying to stay calm. I'll think about it, okay? Let's just enjoy Lily's day. She scoffed and walked away, leaving me with a knot in my chest. I spent the rest of the night distracted, her words echoing. Did she really think I owed her? Was family about keeping score? The next morning, I found Lily in the kitchen, still in her pajamas, the locket around her neck. She looked at me, concern creasing her brow. Vanessa told me she asked you for a locket like mine. What's going on? I sighed, recounting the conversation. Lily's face darkened. She's always been like this, she said. Always wanting what I have. Remember my sketchbook? She didn't even apologize. I know, I said, but she's family. Maybe I should get her something for her wedding. Lily shook her head. Emma, you gave me the locket because it meant something to us. You don't owe her anything. Her word stayed with me, but so did Vanessa's demand. Over the next few months, I wrestled with it. Part of me wanted to keep the peace, to find some trinket to appease her. But another part that remembered every slight, every moment she'd made Lily or me feel small resisted. Then, one day, while cleaning out Grandma's old sewing room, I found something unexpected, a small, dusty journal tucked behind a box of thread. It was Grandma's, filled with her thoughts, recipes, and sketches of her life. On the last page, she'd written a note, "For my girls, Emma and Lily. Love is giving without expecting. Keep this close." That was the twist I hadn't seen coming. The journal wasn't just a keepsake. It was a reminder of what family meant to Grandma. It wasn't about fairness or matching gifts. It was about love given freely. I decided then what Vanessa's gift would be. When Vanessa's wedding day arrived, I watched her walk down the aisle, radiant but guarded, as if waiting for her moment to shine brighter than anyone else. At the reception, I handed her a box, wrapped in the same silver paper I'd used for Lily's gift. Her eyes lit up as she tore it open, expecting something grand. Instead, she found a small hand-stitched bookmark I'd made, embroidered with a single word, family. Her face fell. "What's this?" she asked, her voice sharp. "It's your wedding gift," I said quietly. "I made it for you. It's not a locket, but it's for me. Family isn't about getting the same thing, it's about what we share." Her lips tightened, and for a moment, I thought she'd throw it back at me. But then Greg, her new husband, stepped forward. "That's beautiful," he said, picking up the bookmark. "Thank you, Emma." His kindness softened the moment, and Vanessa, caught off guard, muttered a reluctant thanks before turning away. I didn't expect her to understand. Maybe she never would. But as I watched Lily dance with Tom, the locket glinting at her throat, I felt Grandma's words in my heart. Love wasn't a transaction. It was a choice. And I'd chosen to give what mattered most, not to those who demanded, but to those who cherished it. In the end, the bookmark wasn't just a gift, it was my shocking response to Vanessa's demand, a quiet stand for what family truly meant. And as I left the wedding, I carried Grandma's journal in my bag, a reminder that love, not obligation, binds us together.